So one of the first strategies I use when launching a new product on Amazon is to use influencers to promote my product with their followers. I apply this strategy on a regular basis, not just for product launches. As you may realize, many large brands also use this strategy on a much bigger scale. So when you're launching a new brand, whether it's on Amazon or not, you must get as many eyeballs to your offer as possible, especially at the beginning stage. By using influencers, you will get direct referral traffic to your product listing and additional brand exposure. And if you do a good job of finding and selecting bloggers that are relevant to your product and niche, you will get highly targeted exposure. So basically, this is how it works. Once your product is up and live on Amazon Marketplace, you need to find bloggers or vloggers who are willing to review your product in exchange for a free copy of your product. Most influencers have either a blog or established YouTube channel with loyal followers and subscribers. Your job is to find those influencers in your niche, because there is no point of sending your product to random influencers that are not relevant to your target audience. Now, to get most out of this strategy, you need to find highly influential people in your niche that have highly engaged relationship with their followers. Now, influencers who have larger audience beside free copy of your product may even request that you pay them a fee for doing a review. Now, in general, influencers will give you a nice product review if you truly have a quality product. Now, because of the reciprocity effect, even some modest quality products can get away with some nice reviews. Now, bloggers with lower number of followers tend to write a great review for almost any product, because many of them think that if they give you a nice review, you will send them even more products in future. But this is not always the case. So you want to be focusing on influencers with larger audience who have a reputation and established authority in your niche. So with that being said, first do your homework and source a high quality product before using this strategy on a larger scale. Because influencers are using their authority to recommend your product. So if it's a low quality product, they simply won't recommend it. So there are two ways to find influencers in your niche. You can either do a manual search on Google and YouTube, or you can use paid service such as Thomason.com. Now, if you're doing a manual search, there is no exact science to it. You basically need to head over to Google and YouTube and simply search for some of the most popular topics in your niche. Now, bloggers and vloggers tend to answer and create content around some of the most hot and evergreen topics in your niche. So just do a basic search and see which YouTube channels and websites come up on search results. Now, with YouTube channels, you want to see how many followers an influencer has, when was the last time they released a new video, do they have more likes than dislikes on their videos, and of course, how many views their videos get on average. Of course, the more views and followers they have, the better. But also, you want to choose someone who is releasing new videos regularly, because new videos with thousands of views and likes or comments are a strong sign of highly engaged audience. On the other hand, when it comes to blogs, you want to look at three main factors: the number of visitors website has, the number of comments each post gets, and of course, how often a blogger is releasing new content. So you can see how many visitors blog gets by going to similarweb.com. It's a free service. So simply enter the blog's website URL and you will get very accurate traffic statistics. Make sure that blog has some decent traffic, at least few hundred visitors per day. Of course, the more traffic it has, the better. But the more important part you should be watching is how engaged the audience is. So you can look at comment section under each blog post to see if readers are actually engaged with content that a blogger puts up. Because there are some blogs that have highly engaged audience but little to no traffic. On the other hand, there are some blogs that get huge number of views but not so much engagement. Also, you should look at social media accounts of influencers. such as Instagram or Facebook profile, to see how large and engaged following they have. Now, Instagram is an exception, because there are some influencers that use only Instagram and no other channel. So I suggest that you do a quick search for influencers on Instagram as well. Now, while doing your research, put each YouTube channel, Instagram account, and blog website that you found on a list. And then start contacting each influencer with your partnership suggestions. So I advise you to be direct and explain your plan immediately. In the resource tab of this lecture, I have created a template that you can use for contacting influencers. Okay, so now on the other hand, if you don't want to search for influencers manually, then you can use a paid service such as, for example, Thomason.com. Thomason is a database that has a huge number of bloggers and vloggers who are willing to review your product in exchange for a free copy. Now, some of them, like I said, may ask for a fee if they have a large following. So basically, you need to head over to Thomason.com and register for a free trial account and then create a simple promotion. So this is how it works. Once you register, you need to set up a promotion of your product. Then bloggers who are willing to review your product will apply to your promotion. Then you will have the opportunity to either accept or reject a blogger. Once you accept a blogger, you will need to send them a free copy of your product so they can do a review. Once they receive your product, they're going to write a review on their blog. And if you request, they will post a review on Amazon as well. Now, from my experience, a lot of these bloggers tend to get very excited about free product that they're going to receive, and they simply forget to write a review. So once you send your product to them, after a few days, start following up with them. Ask if they have received your product. And if they don't leave a review within a few days after receiving your product, simply ask them to leave a review. Now, I'm not going to cover how to set up a promotion because it's explained very well on Thomason website, and also their interface design constantly changes. However, I'm going to share with you some tips about organizing effective promotions. So first, what I do is tell bloggers that beside writing a review of my product on their blog, I want them to leave unbiased review on Amazon as well. So again, never ask for positive review. Your account will be in trouble. Ask for honest opinion only. So this way, for one product unit, I will get a review on Amazon and exposure of my brand on their blog. Second, I sometimes organize contest giveaways to engage their followers with my brand, and also to gather some additional followers on my social media accounts as well. So basically, along with a review on their blog, I ask influencers to organize a giveaway, where in order to opt into giveaway, their followers need to like or follow one of my social media accounts. Next, I always communicate with bloggers and make sure that everything is okay. So if they receive, for example, a defective product unit, I make sure that they let me know first before writing a review, so I can send them a replacement. This way you can avoid getting negative reviews because of defective product units. Next, when creating a promotion, I always state that I will be accepting only bloggers with active Amazon Prime accounts, because that way bloggers can order my product on Amazon and it will be shipped for free in only 2 days. If a blogger doesn't have a Prime account, you will have to pay for the shipping, which will cost you some more money, especially if you're sending few hundred units to bloggers. Next, I also tell bloggers to buy my product on Amazon using a one-time promotion code. Now, this is because if they leave a review on Amazon, it will be marked as verified review. Because if a product was sent to them using multi-channel fulfillment method, then their review on Amazon won't be marked as verified. So you actually want bloggers to purchase your product through Amazon. And in order to do that, you will need to send different one-time promotion code to each blogger. And the final tip is to build a VIP product launch list and review club for future promotions. So whenever I launch a new product, I already have bloggers who I can email to do a promotion and review of my new product. So once I receive a review from a blogger, I just simply ask them if they would like to join my VIP list and receive more free or discounted products in future, of course in exchange for a review. As soon as they say yes, you can just simply ask them for a valid email address and add them to your list. You can use any emailing software such as MailChimp or Aweber to build your VIP list. Almost every blogger will be more than happy to be included in your VIP list. Now, some sellers might argue with me that this will get your seller account in trouble, because you will be leaving a huge footprint to Amazon. And that Amazon hates when sane people review your products over and over again, because that might be a sign of reviews not being actually unbiased. But the point of building a VIP list is to build an asset. You don't have to use it only for getting Amazon reviews. You can use this list in future to generate additional external exposure of your brand off Amazon, and to generate reviews of your product on influencers' blog or YouTube channels, and also to drive external traffic to your product listing. You can also segment your VIP list and let only, let's say, 10% of the list to review your product on Amazon. The point is to have an asset for future promotions and product launches, and to develop a relationship with influencers. Okay, so now let me cover some benefits of using influencers to promote your brand. First, influencers will recommend your product to their already built base of followers. Their followers trust them, and in most cases, they will buy anything that influencers recommend. Next, influencers can share your coupon codes so you can drive more external sales to your product on Amazon. Also, Amazon loves getting new sales from referral traffic, which will ultimately increase your keyword rankings on Amazon. Another great thing, like I said previously, is that most bloggers will be happy to leave a review on Amazon as well. Okay, so next thing is that you will be improving your product listing rankings on Google, because bloggers will link to your product listing page, so your product listing will have natural link profile. So better positions on Google means more traffic to your product listing. And more traffic means even more sales. Next is, of course, higher engagement with your product and brand. Next, if your product listing is new, then it will help you get listed on Amazon Marketplace faster. Sometimes, in order for a product to be even shown on Amazon Marketplace, you need to get at least 1,000 views. And finally, influencers can help you build social following on your social media accounts through contest giveaways, like I said previously. Okay, so that's it for now. Please let me know if you have any questions in the discussion tab of this lecture.